What's up, you guys? It's Layla Lynn, and let's jump right into this. Beyoncé is attending the Met Gala tonight for the first time in 10 years. Our girl has not attended the Met Gala since 2016. So obviously, there was a reason she chose not to attend, not just for 1 year, 2 years, maybe even 3 years, but for 10 years. She specifically declined the invitation, and in this video, we're going to get into why. But first, if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe, click the bell, click the thumbs up button, and click the link in my description box to subscribe to my crime channel, Crime and Context with Layla Lynn. All right, you guys, so let's go way back into time. Beyoncé first attended the Met Gala in 2008. And at that point, she was not new. She was not trying to get on anyone's radar. She had already released Dangerously in Love, which established her as a solo star. She was already on her Diana Ross, and she followed that with B-Day, which solidified her dominance. And then by 2008, she was in the I Am Sasha Fierce era, which is arguably her biggest commercial peak in terms of global reach. Beyonce's had two peaks in her career, and the Sasha Fierce era was considered the first peak. So when she shows up to the Met Gala for the first time, she's not trying to break into fashion or celebrity culture. She is already at the top of it in 2008. And that matters because it tells you she never needed the Met Gala in the way some celebrities do. Now let's fast forward into the years where she becomes a consistent presence at the Met Gala. From about 2011 through 2016, she is regularly attending. Despite the 2014 elevator fiasco, she did not stop coming, and her appearances there line up with the 4 era and then her self-titled Beyoncé project, which completely disrupted how albums were released. During this time, she's fully participating in the traditional celebrity ecosystem. She's performing, she's releasing music, she's showing up at major events, and the Met Gala becomes part of that cycle for her. And this is also the era where her visibility is very high, but still somewhat conventional. She's one of the many A-list celebrities showing up to the same spaces, playing the same game, but just at a higher level than most. But then we get to 2016, and this is where everything shifts. She attends the Met Gala that year, and at the same time, she releases Lemonade. And Lemonade is not just another album, it's a full visual narrative. It's controlled and it's intentional and it's deeply personal, and it's presented exactly how Beyoncé wants it to be seen. It's not filtered through interviews. It's not broken up across press releases or single releases. It's one complete story delivered the way she wanted it delivered. And after she released that album, she never goes back to the Met Gala. It's like she said what she needed to say with that album and shut the door. No appearances in 2017, not in 2018, not in 2019, even during years where she's actively releasing music, where she's actively touring or dominating culturally. She just completely removes herself from that space. And this is where people start to say, okay, well, maybe it's her schedule. Maybe she's busy. Maybe it's because Solange beat up Jay-Z in the elevator. But when you look at what she did do during that time, that explanation doesn't make sense. Because after 2016, she's still very active. She releases Everything Is Love with Jay-Z, and she curates The Lion King, The Gift. She releases Renaissance, which is another massive cultural moment for her. And she tours, she headlines, she shows up when she wants to show up. So it's not that she disappeared, it's just that she disappeared from specific spaces. And at the same time, her relationship with media changes. She does fewer interviews. She stops participating in traditional press runs. She leans into self-produced visuals, documentaries, curated releases. Everything becomes more controlled. And this is where the comparison to other celebrities becomes really important. Because when you look at someone like Kim Kardashian, she attends the Met Gala consistently. For her, it is a major branding moment. For Kim, it is the moment. It's visibility, it's relevance, it's positioning. It's part of her strategy to stay in front of the public at all times. And Beyonce's absence feels like she's making a deliberate effort not to be like Kim Kardashian, not to be everywhere at all times, not to be overexposed. Rihanna is another good example to look at. She becomes more selective of when she attends the Met Gala. She skips years, but then she comes back and has a major moment. She's in and out, and you never know when she might just show up with a baby bump. Same with Lady Gaga. She might not attend every year, but she still shows up and she still participates when she wants to. So what you see across the board is that a lot of celebrities adjust their visibility so that they're not overexposed like certain other type of celebrities. But even they don't completely remove themselves. Beyonce does. And that's a big difference. After 2016, she doesn't just attend less, she stops attending entirely. No surprise appearances, no just this one time, no re entry. She made a clean break until tonight. So let's talk about what kind of celebrity Beyonce becomes after 2016. Because she doesn't become less visible, she becomes differently visible. Instead of showing up everywhere, she shows up strategically. Her appearances become less frequent, but more impactful. When she does something, it feels like an event. It feels intentional and it feels controlled. And that kind of visibility is very different from being constantly present. It actually gives her more power because people aren't used to seeing her everywhere. And when she does step into a space, there's usually a level of control attached to it. A perfect example of this is her 2018 Vogue September issue. She was given editorial control, which is extremely rare for Anna Wintour to give over. Beyonce selected the photographer, who was the first black photographer to shoot the cover of Vogue. Beyonce influenced the creative direction and she shaped how she was presented. And so you start to see a pattern. You start to see that Beyonce is not interested in participating in spaces where she's just one of many, where she's just one of the girls. It looks like she's interested in spaces where she has influence, where she has positioning, where she has control. So let's take it back to the Met Gala. Because the Met Gala by design is a shared space, it's a room full of celebrities. It's a place where everyone is showing up, everyone is being photographed, everyone is part of the same moment. And for a certain type of celebrity, that works. Let's say for a reality star or an up and coming singer who wants to rub elbows with A-list celebrities, that works for them. But for someone who has shifted into a control based model of visibility, that might not be enough. And for Beyonce, it doesn't seem to be enough. It seems to be more about how she shows up, if she's going to show up at all. Because if she's going to show up, it's not just about being there, it's about how she's positioned when she is there, like an all or nothing type of thing. Either she participates in a space at a level that reflects her influence, or she doesn't participate at all. And when you look at her absence after 2016 and then you look at her return now, not just as an attendee, but as a co chair, it all makes sense. She didn't disappear from the Met Gala. She didn't beef with Anna Wintour. She stepped away from the Met Gala until it aligned with how she wanted to show up. And that's not like the other girls. So y'all leave a comment and let me know what y'all think about Beyonce finally returning to the Met Gala after 10 years. And she's returning not just as one of the other women in the room, but as a co-chair of the event. And let me know, will you be watching? Wait, slow it.